Hey Dodgers fans, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into everything happening with the team, from roster moves to the players who are shaping the future of Los Angeles baseball. The Dodgers have always been a team that operates with precision, looking at both talent and fit in ways that many other organizations might overlook. Every signing, every trade, every call from the front office is calculated, and it's fascinating to watch how these decisions ripple across the entire roster. There's a reason the Dodgers are often mentioned at the top whenever a big-name player becomes available, and it's not just about the budget. They think long-term, and that shows in how they build a team year after year. Let's talk about versatility, because that is one of the defining traits the Dodgers seek in their players. When you have someone who can play multiple positions, contribute offensively, and adapt to different game situations, you gain an incredible edge. That kind of player doesn't just plug into the lineup, they elevate it. And that's exactly what makes the Dodgers' approach so fascinating. They aren't chasing headlines. They're building a roster that can withstand the grind of the regular season and the intensity of the playoffs. You see it in the way they integrate new talent with existing stars, making sure everyone has a role that plays to their strengths while also pushing the team forward as a whole. Now, when we think about the impact of communication within the team, it's something fans rarely see, but is crucial to keeping players motivated. Athletes are human, and human nature is complicated. If a player sees someone else receiving a promotion, a bigger contract, or some form of recognition they haven't received, it naturally raises questions. Why not me? Why now? These feelings can influence decisions on and off the field. Teams like the Dodgers understand this, and they're deliberate in how they manage these dynamics. Transparent conversations, even when delicate, are part of maintaining morale. A player who feels informed and valued is more likely to give their all, which is essential when every game matters and the postseason is looming. Speaking of key players, let's consider someone like Bo Bichette. This is a player who has the ability to impact a game in multiple ways. Offensively, he's gifted. His on-base skills, power, and speed make him a threat in any lineup spot. Defensively, while there may be questions, his offensive contributions and adaptability often outweigh minor shortcomings. The Dodgers, with their analytical approach and depth in the infield, can mitigate defensive concerns while maximizing his offensive value. Pairing him with someone like Miguel Rojas, who has been instrumental in fortifying positions like shortstop, creates a scenario where the team's strengths complement each other perfectly. It's also interesting to watch how market perception affects a player's trajectory. Bichette, at 27, is still young enough to be considered a cornerstone for future growth, but the broader market has not always treated him as a can't-miss superstar. Yet, when you study his performance metrics and his versatility, it becomes clear why a team like the Dodgers would pursue him strategically rather than impulsively. The organization doesn't just chase talent. They assess fit, long-term value, and culture. Every acquisition is measured against multiple layers of criteria, from on-field performance to leadership qualities and adaptability. This approach explains why the Dodgers rarely make headlines for panic moves. They're patient, selective, and precise. Meanwhile, the broader baseball landscape continues to shift. Some teams are aggressive, stacking their rosters with high-profile acquisitions, while others move more slowly, conserving resources for targeted upgrades. Toronto, for instance, has been aggressively pursuing players to fill immediate gaps, aiming to reach championship contention as quickly as possible. The Dodgers, in contrast, are balancing selective acquisitions with a need to maintain roster cohesion and culture. It's this strategic patience that often positions them to swoop in for high-impact signings when the timing is perfect, maximizing both player performance and organizational value. Beyond the roster, the Dodgers' approach to player development and mentorship is noteworthy. Veterans are paired with emerging talent, ensuring knowledge transfer and continuity. Young players benefit from observing seasoned stars, learning both the technical and mental aspects of the game. It's a system designed to cultivate success not just for a single season, but across multiple campaigns. The Dodgers understand that building a dynasty isn't about short-term spectacle. It's about consistency, preparation, and creating an environment where players can thrive adapt, and contribute at the highest level. One of the most exciting aspects of watching the Dodgers is seeing how their roster versatility allows for in-game flexibility. Managers have the freedom to experiment with lineup construction, defensive shifts, and pitching strategies, knowing the team can absorb adjustments without compromising overall performance. Players like Bichette, or even role players who can move across multiple positions, provide invaluable depth that becomes evident during long stretches of games or the intensity of postseason play. It's this adaptability that makes the Dodgers not just a team to watch, but one to fear for opponents. And then there's the human element, something fans often overlook. Behind every trade rumor or signing is a story about ambition, trust, and relationships. Players want to feel valued and secure in their roles. When a team communicates intentions clearly, even if it involves acquiring other talent, it maintains trust and prevents disruption. Dodgers management seems acutely aware of this dynamic, using it to maintain not just a competitive edge, but a stable clubhouse atmosphere. A team with trust, clear communication, and respect for each player's contribution has an intangible advantage that extends beyond statistics and analytics. The Dodgers' strategy also involves timing and market awareness. They know when to act and when to wait, ensuring that any acquisition aligns with both the team's immediate needs and long-term objectives. Patience is key, and the front office's ability to balance urgency with deliberation often determines whether a signing is a transformative success or a marginal move. For a team with high expectations year after year, making every decision count is essential. From veteran leadership to emerging stars, from offensive threats to defensive specialists, the Dodgers' approach is comprehensive. Every piece of the roster is evaluated, measured, and placed where it can have the maximum impact. Fans often see the results on the field, but the intricate planning, communication, and strategy behind the scenes are what truly make this organization exceptional. It's not about making noise. It's about building a team capable of contending for championships consistently, while maintaining a culture that supports growth and excellence. And as the season unfolds, every decision, every signing, and every performance is magnified. Fans can watch the lineup and imagine the potential matchups, consider the strategic moves that could define a playoff series, and anticipate the ways in which emerging stars could rise to the occasion. Dodgers baseball is a combination of talent, strategy, and meticulous planning, and that makes following this team an immersive experience where every detail matters. As we keep diving into Dodgers baseball, another key element that always stands out is how the team balances star power with role players who often go unnoticed but are essential to the machine. Every team has their superstars, the names that fill highlight reels and dominate headlines. But the Dodgers are meticulous about constructing a supporting cast that amplifies those stars. Think about the way players are slotted into roles that optimize their strengths while covering for others' weaknesses. It's not just about who can hit the most home runs or throw the fastest pitch. It's about who can adapt, respond under pressure, and deliver in high-stakes moments. And that adaptability is a trademark of the Dodgers culture. Let's talk about the impact of young talent moving into crucial roles. The Dodgers are at an age where they can blend seasoned veterans with players who still have room to grow. This combination allows them to experiment with lineups and positions without losing competitiveness. Players like Bichette, for example, offer a combination of youth, athleticism, and offensive firepower that creates options the team can use in creative ways. He can slot in behind key hitters, move up in the order to set the table, or even adjust to fill a sudden gap in the lineup. That kind of flexibility is not just convenient. It's a strategic advantage that keeps opponents constantly guessing. Beyond the lineup, the pitching staff is another layer where the Dodgers' approach shows its depth. While fans often focus on starting rotations or the high-profile closers, it's the seamless integration of mid-level starters, setup men, and bullpen specialists that often makes the difference in long series. The Dodgers understand that controlling the game goes beyond big names. It's about sequencing pitchers, anticipating matchups, and maintaining composure under pressure. Even a slight misstep in timing or usage can alter outcomes, which is why the management invests so heavily in analyzing data and preparing for countless scenarios. Every inning, every batter, every pitch is evaluated not only for immediate effect, but for how it fits into the larger season strategy. Then there's the chemistry that develops in a clubhouse built around respect and trust. Players thrive when they know the organization believes in them and that every teammate is invested in the same goal. Communication plays a critical role here, and the Dodgers are deliberate about making sure players understand their roles and the rationale behind key moves. When acquisitions happen, whether it's a new player coming in or an internal shift, the team manages it in a way that maintains cohesion and avoids disruption. A player who feels valued and informed is far more likely to perform at a high level consistently, and the Dodgers have mastered this subtle but essential element of team building. The Dodgers also have a remarkable ability to integrate analytics without letting it override intuition or experience. Managers, coaches, and players are constantly balancing numbers with the human aspect of the game. While statistics inform defensive alignments, pitch selection, and batting order, the team recognizes that baseball is played by humans with instincts, emotions, and split-second decision-making skills. This hybrid approach, data-driven but human-centric, is what allows the Dodgers to consistently make moves that pay off in both the regular season and high-pressure playoff situations. Off the field, the team's commitment to development is equally impressive. Young players are given mentorship from seasoned veterans who have been through the grind, and this isn't just about teaching mechanics. It's about instilling a mindset of preparation, patience, and focus. The Dodgers understand that the mental game is as important as the physical game. From handling media scrutiny to managing expectations, players are prepared for every angle of professional baseball life. The success of this approach becomes evident as rookies step into critical situations with confidence, demonstrating that they've been nurtured in an environment that values growth as much as talent. In terms of roster moves, timing has always been a crucial aspect. The Dodgers don't rush decisions, but when they act, it's decisive. Observing how they navigate free agency or potential trades reveals an organization that is always planning multiple steps ahead. They evaluate not just the skill set of a player, but how that player complements the existing roster, fits into the culture, and can perform under postseason pressure. Patience pays off, especially in a league where impulsive moves can backfire spectacularly. The Dodgers' willingness to wait for the perfect fit rather than settling for immediate gratification is one reason why they remain perennial contenders. Fans also get a unique perspective when watching how the Dodgers develop in-game strategies. Defensive shifts, bullpen management, and lineup construction are all part of a broader narrative that often goes unnoticed by casual viewers. Each decision is interlinked, designed to maximize efficiency and exploit matchups. The depth of analysis behind every game reveals the layers of thought that go into constructing a team capable of not only winning games, but sustaining success over an entire season. And when everything clicks, offense, defense, pitching, and chemistry, you see a team that is more than the sum of its parts. Even as they add new players, the Dodgers are careful to maintain the culture that has brought them success. Culture isn't just a buzzword. It's a framework that guides behavior, shapes attitudes, and drives accountability. Players are chosen not just for their stats, but for how they will fit into this environment. The emphasis on character, work ethic, and professionalism ensures that acquisitions complement the existing team rather than disrupt it. This meticulous approach extends beyond immediate results. It's about sustaining a winning organization for years to come. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a shocking turn that has sent ripples across the baseball world, Mookie Betts held a press conference today to announce that he is leaving the Los Angeles Dodgers. The superstar outfielder, known for his electrifying plays both at the plate and in the field, provided few details but made it clear that a new chapter in his career is imminent. While Betts expressed deep gratitude for his time in Los Angeles, The announcement has immediately fueled speculation about which team might be the next to secure his services. Insiders suggest that several contenders could be positioning themselves to make a bold move for Betts, whose combination of speed, power, and defensive prowess makes him one of the most coveted players in the league. Analysts are already debating whether a blockbuster trade is on the horizon or if a free agent signing could be in the works. Mookie has always been a game changer. One unnamed source close to the Dodgers remarked, "The teams that pursue him are not just looking for talent. They're looking for a player who can transform their entire lineup." Fans and media alike have flooded social media with theories, ranging from the possibility of a return to the East Coast to a surprise landing in a team desperate for a marquee outfielder. Betting markets and trade rumor mills are heating up, with every whisper analyzed for a hint of confirmation. The Dodgers, for their part, have remained tight-lipped, neither confirming potential deals nor denying the inevitability of Betts' departure. For Mookie, this moment represents both an end and a beginning. His tenure with the Dodgers has been marked by milestones, championship aspirations, and countless highlight reel moments. Yet, his statement hinted at an appetite for fresh challenges and perhaps a team where he can redefine his legacy. The league, fans, and sports pundits will now watch with bated breath as the saga unfolds, knowing that wherever Betts lands, the ripple effects will be felt far beyond the outfield. One thing is certain. The baseball world is about to enter a period of feverish speculation, with every trade whisper dissected and debated, all centered on the next chapter of Mookie Betts' storied career. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.